I want to say all praises and due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Bashim, Rakah, Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Salutation to you brothers out there on the highways and byways doing this truth and sincerity, man. And you know that's the thing, man. That's I'm gonna get into various topics, man, on some situations, you know, because your main focus in this truth should be to grow in this thing, you know, and by growing, when you grow, you want to have a form of being humble, and by being humble, it's gonna allow you to increase in this thing, man, and to gain more experience in this truth on the way how you should be, because you want to be in that path where you're trying to be continuously in that righteous path. Now you're not going to be perfect, but you want to set yourself out to be in a form of perfect, and meaning you want to try to follow the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua with the best of your ability, you know, by going out on the highways and byways, you know, by studying, by having charity with the brothers. And a form of charity is not always, you know, giving brothers money, man. You know, charity is also, matter of fact, let me draw this in, what is that? 1 Peter 4:8. Right, man. Charity isn't just giving brothers money, but charity is helping brothers on all sides. You know, whether if the brother needs to be picked up for work, whether the brother need you to pick him up to go get lights, or you know, to go get food. You know, charity covereth the multitude of sins, and that's what you should seek after, man. It says 1 Peter 4:8, and above all things have fervent charity amongst yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins. So you want to be in a mindset to where you also want to be in a form of charity, and a form of humbleness, and a form of wanting to grow or to increase, you know, because at the end of the day, the Most High is who giveth the increase, you know. So you want to be doing this work so you can increase in the latter ends, because the ends that's coming is death and destruction, prophecy, you know what I'm saying? And you want to be in a mindset so you can have salvation, because the majority of the people in America and all and around the world isn't gonna have that salvation. You know, only the ones that's gonna get the salvation is the Israelites, but mainly the elect in the 1/3. So you don't want your mindset to be on family this, family that, and I'm talking about your family in the world, or your demon, man. You definitely don't want your focus to be on your demon. Your main priority in this truth should be the truth and the brotherhood, not the things that's in the goddamn world. Matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. You should be ready to fucking forsaken those things, man. You know, excuse my language. This is Matthew 19 and 29. And everyone that have forsaken houses or brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands. So, hey, you see how the Lord threw the wife and the children in there too, man. So let me read it back. And everyone that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands. So lands, when going back to the book of Genesis, you know, the true riches were cattle and land, man. So the riches of this world is what? Is the so-called money you get in the day. Lands for my name's sake shall receive a hundredfold and shall inherit everlasting life. So that's what your mindset should be, man. Your mindset should be wanting to gain that everlasting life and the kingdom, not here in America. You don't have long life in America. People are dying of ages 104. The Lord is not letting you pass, you know, that age of 100 anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? People are getting judgment here in America, man, because this is the place of judgment. America is filled with heavy wickedness. So again, man, you want to be in that new state of mind. Matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. You want to have that new state of mind all the time. Now, you're going to think evil thoughts and things like that, but that's why you got to pray without ceasing too, man. You know, you got to pray to the Lord, man, because them demons, man, them demons trying to get to you, man. So that's Romans 12:2. It says, be not conformed to this world. So, right, you don't want to be conformed to this world. The cars, the clothes, the shoes, the jewelry, your houses, all that bullshit. Let your woman be conformed to the world. Let 2/3 be conformed to the world. Let these people be conformed to the fucking world, man. They love the things that these devils have set up to keep them blind in the world because they're in darkness, man. Real quick, let me grab this too. This is Psalms 82:5. This is Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundation of the earth are out of course. Right, man. It's out of course, right? Because you got the so-called white man ruling over the goddamn world, man. You know, look what he's doing over there in the Middle East, man. He's bombing to take resources, to take oil, you know, to try to have these nations be submissive, you know, and he's actually is accomplishing that job. But now the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is out there on them nations to have the nations be angry at this place because they see how fucked up America is with the so-called white man ruling over it, with these devils ruling over it. Salakia. Romans, back to this one. Romans 12:2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High, man. So you want to do the will of the Most High in this thing, man. You want to do His will and only His will, man. Yeah, you might have to follow Esau's little wicked laws and things like that. You know, stop at a red light. You know, blah, 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 you know, all that bullshit. But at the same time, you want to have the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua above all that's in this world, man. Real quick, man. This is, let me see. This is 1 Corinthians 7:29. It says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. So you want to be in that state of mind, man, where you're not all about your goddamn woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Your woman, you also want to be in a state of mind where you could say no to your woman, man. That's you should always be like that, man. You shouldn't always want to jump up and go do what your goddamn woman want to do either, man. You shouldn't be like that, man. You know, you need to get your woman in some sort of a submissive mind state. Now, she's not going to be totally submissive to you. Okay, I'll do what you say. Don't worry. She's not going to be like that, man. But you also don't want her being a demon by always trying to have you go out here with these demons, man. Hey, one thing too, brothers should always think about, you don't really want to be around these goddamn demons too much, man. These people in the fucking world, if you got to deal with them at work, then that's the only thing, or the only way you should be dealing with them to begin with, is being at work. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to be around these demons on an hourly basis, man. Hey, because me personally, I hate being around these devils, man. I hate being around these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I hate being around these Edomites, these Ammonites, these Moabites, these Hamites, 2/3 of our people. I hate being around these niggas, man, because you could feel that demon spirit on them, man. These people are highly in the world, man. They're in darkness. They think that evil is good and good is evil, man. They think homosexuals are all right. They think transgenders are all right. You know, they think that women going outside of their men is all right. Okay, she could depart. She could go into another man. That's all right. No, that's all that goes against the will and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's not the law, statutes, commandments that the Lord have set up. The law, statutes, commandments were to separate the Israelites, which you so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans, from amongst these heathens. That's why when you go here, this is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 10:2. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen." So the Lord is telling you black Hispanics and Native Americans, you 12 tribes, to not to learn the way of the heathen. Why? Because the way of the heathen is the way of wickedness, man. The way of wickedness. So again, man, like I was mentioning in the beginning of the video, you want to have a mindset to where you want to get the hell out of here. You want to grow in this thing. You want to be humble in this thing. And you want to grow in faith, man. And grow in the belief. You know, you don't want to have a doubtful mind. You're going to have some form of doubt because we're in America. But your belief have to overlap that doubt, man. But hey, man, I want to say all praises are due to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Bashem Rakah Quadash, double unders the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutations to you brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. I'd like to say shalom.